Difficulty-wise, this game is quite brutal, I've got to say. I wonder what nightmare difficulty is like. But yeah, it's pretty nasty. I find myself dying a lot. And it's not just me, I swear to God. This dodge thing sometimes just does not work. Maybe it's the stress of having to pick a direction to dodge rather than just having it taken for granted that you'll dodge, but still. It's pretty horrible. Let's get that thermos. Thank you, thermos. Alright, is this light going to go out? No? Yay.
I had never been this glad to see the sunrise. I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine.
Beautiful.
The coal mine wasn't far now.
Looks pretty far to me. Alright.
Today, I would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw.
So it's during the day, so I can feel pretty safe, at least until we get inside the coal mine, which will likely be dark as all hell. But, you know. Why are we not just continuing to drive there? Maybe I'm supposed to? Let me just check, guys. Sorry. This will probably be pretty humiliating if it turns out not to be, but it's better than running the whole length of somewhere I can drive. Are we allowed to use this car? Yeah. Okay, fine. Well, this makes...
Little by little, without realizing it, I'd come to believe that the story in the manuscript was coming true. The current of its narrative had taken me deeper and deeper into dark waters. Alice had been taken from me. Barry was probably in jail. I was a fugitive from the FBI. The whole world taken over by the Dark Presence was trying to destroy me. It all felt real, but it matched a textbook case of insanity.
Yeah, it did. Sorry, I know that wasn't the obvious path, but since the tips told me to stray off the obvious path to look for goodies, that's what I did. Hopefully it won't come to bite me in the face. I do appear to definitely be off the obvious path now. To the point that I appear to be going into a dark forest. Mr. Wake, none of that, please. Not even during the day. Alright, well that seemed pretty fruitless. Maybe it would have been more fruitful had I actually gotten out of my car and had a look, but I don't care about the coffee thermoses. It's not like they reveal anything special about the game like the like the riddles in Arkham Asylum did. You know, the only thermos I want to drink from is my own. Who knows where the hell the other ones have been? I mean, even if you wash them, there's just no need to have 100 of them. There's just no need. Of course, now I'm going to look this game up online after having completed it, and find that collecting all 100 coffee thermoses is what you need to do to unlock the true ending. No. I do have to check that, don't I? It would be totally remiss of me to not check a dark, spooky house in a thriller game. Well, not a house, but a thing. So let's have a look around for the dark, spooky thing. I have to save my wife, but I also have to find some manuscript pages. Let's have a look then. Mott on the ferry.
For Mott, spying on the writer on the ferry had been a disappointment. His boss had made Wake out to be something special, but Mott hadn't been impressed. He'd gotten a good long look at the wife, though, and he liked what he saw. Mott had fantasized about goading Wake into a fight, but it hadn't happened. Still, he'd get his chance to see if the writer had anything in him. He'd been promised as much.
Cool. Mott. Ooh, creepy creaking. Mott, I believe, being the guy who has kidnapped Alice. Is there a way to get to that whole creepy town down there? Because that seems like something we could have a look at. Maybe later. Maybe later. Maybe later. Whoops. Hey, my Steam has been on this whole time. Well, now it's not. No, not now. No, not now. No, not now. No, not now. Oh, I can't sing at all.
I was early. I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now.
Yay, very good. Ooh, let's read some stuff. We like a bit of lore, don't we? While lucrative at first, the mining steadily declined in the 20th century. The seams were rich but hard to get at, and the volcanic activity in the area made the mine shafts particularly dangerous. Anything in here I want? No? Well, I want all of those things, but can't have them. Let's have a look at this manuscript. Sarah in the radio station.
With Nightingale gone and the night wind blowing in through the broken studio window, Maine stared at Sarah. The sheriff looked away. Maine's voice shook with barely controlled anger. That boy's doing more drinking than thinking. I hope you know what you're doing, Sarah. He's got a sickness in his eyes. You take my word for it. He wants Wake for a reason, and it's not for anything good.
Ooh, let's read something else. In 1970, a volcanic eruption below Cauldron Lake, while relatively minor, caused most of the deep mining tunnels to collapse or flood. 32 miners lost their lives in the calamity, and all mining around Bright Falls came to a final stop. Now many of the remaining buildings are protected as historical landmarks. Fantastic. I had a dream about the supervolcano in Yellowstone Park going off. It was a fun dream.
I didn't want to go outside. Cops had to be looking for me. The noon sun turned the place into a sauna. The day dragged on. Different scenarios ran through my mind. Ways of how I'd torture the kidnapper to get Alice back. Or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me. I was running on blind hope. It was all a waste of time. The bastard never showed up.
Great. Oh, hello.
Wake,
Where the hell are you?
change of plans. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked around
You
by
want
you.
to see your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello? Hello? Ah! I'm gonna kill him.
I
Okay.
had to get to Mirror Peak.
This is bad juju. Oh! This is
It was
particularly...
close. Maybe closer than ever before.
Let's find a way out of this godforsaken hellhole. What have we got here then? Flare, batteries, thermos, and this. Who gets to go through some creepy, creepy mines? I gets to go through some creepy, creepy mines. Oh no. Just outside. Beautiful. Let's check out this manuscript then. Even though I don't feel safe at all. So, Thomas Zane in love with Barbara Jagger.
When Thomas Zane fell for Barbara Jagger, it happened fast. She was young, vibrant, and beautiful, full of life. He had never been a very happy man, and without any seeming effort, she had changed all that. Zane felt good for the first time in his life. Everything she did was another piece of a jigsaw puzzle he hadn't even known he'd been missing. And best of all, she made the words flow, strong and sharp. She was his muse.
Very good. But now I have to deal with a lot of doom. That's 2 revolvers. Right, so it's given me an infinite supply of revolver ammo, which leads me to believe that something very horrible is about to happen. I also have like 10 million flares, so that's something to consider. Come on, sound, stop failing on me. Also, kill this axe murderer if you can. Boom! Let's pick up some more of this. You know, that's ow. I'd rather that never happen again. Ow. I'm so bad at this game, man. Right through this train looks to be the way. What do we have here? Flashbang. Flashbang. Alright, okay. Oh. Suits me. Let's keep on track. Yep, that's gonna be a problem. Drop a flare in there. I think I'm a tactical genius. Oh, no. Okay, maybe I am. I don't know. Who's to say anymore? Who's to say who's a genius and who isn't? What was that? Nothing, just a red thing.
What the hell?
Alan? Thing's pretty angry, Alan.
The only way to reach the hillside ahead was to go through the building. I had to find a way to avoid electrocution.
Don't we all? Let's avoid that electrocution. Let's go to the building with a very nice light on it. Alright.